Hey guys, so the other day it started like raining out of nowhere, so I went into Primark to get an umbrella, and then when I was in there I found these boyfriend tees, and I got a black one, two grey ones, and hey and a white one, and I just really and they're like super comfortable, and they're only like £3 each, so I spent about, what is it, £12 on all four, and I just wanted to like personalize them and make them into like cooler looking shirts for like less, for like half the price. And at the end I did that, how I styled the videos that I made. And if you liked the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up just to let me know that you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos. Bye! Okay, so the first design I went for was this one right here, and what I did was I used the back pocket of my shorts as an outline of the pocket that I'm going to put on the front. And what I did with this was, when I was cutting it out, I only cut I cut a centimeter away from the line that I drew, because when I'm sewing this onto the shirt I want to tuck in the cut edges so it will give it a more clean finish, just like this here. And if you have any fabric glue you can use that, because it will make it so much easier than sewing, which was really annoying. But I had a needle and thread at home, so it was more convenient for me to do that. And then you just cut off any loose ends, and you are practically done with this design. Now it is really simple and really basic, but the outcomes of it looks really cool, I think, anyway. Now I personally think that these shirts are quite manly, so I decided to make it into like a cuter crop top. And what I did was I put it on and I measured where I want to cut it and laid it down on a flat surface, and I just cut away. Now with this top I decided to wear it with my dark blue high-waisted jeans, because I really love my high-waisted jeans. They're so flattering, they make my legs feel and look longer, and they just make me walk with so much confidence. And I also topped that off with my little cross necklace. As for my jewelry, it's very simple, and for shoes I wore my classic black Converse. And this is for this outfit. It's very effortless and it looks really nice, and I love it, so I just wanted to share that with you. And for the second shirt I just basically made it into a crop top. And what I did with this when I was making it is I laid it down on the floor and I put one of my favorite crop tops on top of it as an outline, and then just cut right straight through that. To get the rolled edge I got little sections and I pulled them slightly so it doesn't stretch the whole shirt, because the top is big enough already, so if I stretched it all at once it would make it baggier than it is. What I did was I paired this up with my black high-waisted jeans, because I personally think that with crop tops it looks a bit more classier if you're not showing your belly button. And I'm also wearing my maroon little pumps that I got from Primark, which is super comfortable and they look really cute. And also the statement necklace, because the top is quite plain and simple, a statement necklace just makes it look better, I believe. And for the final DIY that I did was I made this top into a muscle tee, and what I did was I took one of my old shirts and I used it as a guide to cut out the sleeves off of my shirt. And I used my eyebrow pencil just to mark where I'm going to cut, and then I went in with the scissors and I started cutting. And then again I went in and I rolled the edges of the shirt and I just pulled away. Have fun with it, guys. And with this top what I realized was the fact that it was a big size for me. When I cut off the edges they were sticking out and it looked so unflattering. So what I went in and did was I measured my original top again. I measured like the length of it, and then I measured it against my top that I'm making, and I drew a line of whereabouts the unwanted fabric was, and then I went in with my needle and thread again, because that is what I have. Like I said, if you have fabric glue, use that. And then I just went in and stitched it together to make it less baggier, so it's more of my size fitting. And then what you want to do is do this on both sides, so it's not like slanted, then it's more even and it'll look a bit more professional than looking like you did it yourself. So that's me doing it on the other side as well, and that is done. This is a completed top, and what I did was I paired it up with these black dungarees, and I know that it's black and it's summer, but these are really loose fitted, so they're quite breezy and they feel great, so it's all good. And I was also wearing it with some sunglasses, you know, to protect my eyes from the sun rays. And then I also wear it with some black Converse knockoffs, which got like a big heel on it, like a creeper sort of heel style going on. Since I genuinely like these tops, whether cut or not, I thought I should have a spare one where I wouldn't do anything to it and I'll just wear it the way it is. Because on days when you're just not feeling like it, you just want something that you can just throw on without really putting so much effort into it. So what I did was, with this one, I rolled up the sleeves a little bit and I just tucked it in a little, so it doesn't look like I'm feeling as lazy as I actually am, and it looks a bit more put together. I paired this up with these blue denim jeans, which are very comfortable and quite loose fitted, and I just wore up the bottoms of them as well. And then I was wearing my gladiator sandals. I've been enjoying so much this summer because they are so breezy and they look really cute. And that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.